Christmas morning. You wake up and rub the sleep from your eyes. You peek under your bunk to see your younger brother is still asleep. You jump down, immediately waking your brother up, and you pull on your gym shorts over your pea-stained whitey-tighties and throw in the first t-shirt you come across that's not cum-covered. You stumble through the door, younger brother in tow, legs barely working because they're still asleep. Down the stairs both of you go, like an avalanche of excitement, and that's where you see BMX bike. It's the bike you dreamed of. You circled a few of them in your dance comp magazine, and they got the good one. 3 months later, you're 35 in your basement, you're looking at your BMX bike, waiting for spring, and when your baby mama gets that tax income check, you're about to pimp this sucker out. But what do you buy first? So, you just unwrapped your brand new BMX bike. Congrats. But here's the thing, stock bikes are great for getting started, but they're not quite dialed in yet. Today, I'm breaking down the top 3 upgrades you should make to transform your new bike from basic to absolutely sick. We're talking stem, bars, and wheels. I feel like that's the holy trinity for me for when it comes for BMX upgrade. We're going for something cheap to something a little more expensive. Wheels can get kind of pricey, but hey, we're talking long term. All right, first up, the stem. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a chunk of metal that holds your bars on, right? Wrong! The stem is actually one of the best ways to add some serious bling and personality to your bike. A stock stem will get you by for a long time, but they're usually heavy, made with subpar materials, and boring. But when you upgrade to an aftermarket stem, you're not only getting a much better product, you get to make your bike yours. There's so much variety out there. Do you want a top load stem or front load? Want a murdered out all black stealth build? Done. Want to go full rainbow oil slick? You can do that too. Chrome? Absolutely. Literally any other color you can dream of under the rainbow, you can get it in anodized. The stem sits right in the front of your bike, and that's where everyone can see it. So it's like jewelry for your BMX. With that $40 to $80, you just don't get eye candy. You'll get CNC machined 6061 T6 aluminum, oversized 1-inch clamping diameter, 3D printed internal lattice systems, internal machining for weight reduction, and of course recessed bolts and knee-friendly corners. Plus, different reaches and lengths can actually fine-tune how your bike feels, bringing the bars closer, pushing them further away. It's even an easy install. You literally only need one Allen key in about 10 minutes. Maximum impact, minimum effort. That's what we're talking about here. All right, upgrade number 2, handlebars. This is where it gets personal because bars completely change how your bike feels and handles. Stock bars are usually some middle of the road height, probably 8.5 to 9, and they're designed to fit average riders. But here's the thing, you're not average, and your riding isn't either. Bars are all about dialing in your setup. If you're taller, you might want to go with a 9 and up, maybe 9.5, or even 10 to get more comfortable upright position. It's all about finding that sweet spot where the bike feels like it's an extension of your body. But height isn't everything. You've got rise, sweep, and width. All these measurements change how the bike responds. More back sweep gives you a laid-back, cruisy feel. Less sweep makes everything more aggressive and direct. Wider bars gives you more control and leverage for big tricks. Narrow bars are quicker for technical stuff and spins. And just like with stems, you get a choice in flavors. Chrome, black, gold, 2-piece, 4-piece. Everyone's got their own vibe. When you swap your bars, you're literally changing the entire interface between you and your bike. Your hands are on those bars every single second you're riding. I would suggest riding a couple of your friends' bikes to get a feel for some different bar styles and geometries, so that way you don't waste your money on something that you really don't like. Price-wise, you're looking at anywhere from about...
How much is the average pair of BMX bars?
From about $70 to $120 for a quality pair of aftermarket bars. It's totally worth it for how much they transform your riding experience. And if you do all your dishes for the week and you're really good, maybe mommy will buy you some new grips to go with your new bars. Okay, final upgrade. And this is a big one. It's gonna be a wheel set. Here's a dirty little secret about the bike industry that no one really tells you. Almost every company, and I mean every company, skimps out on their wheels. They are selling you the cheapest wheel that they can possibly muster to go on that bike. Stock wheels are heavy, the hubs are basic, The rims are double wall, nothing special, and usually pinned and not welded seams. The spokes are whatever the cheapest were that week, and honestly, they will work fine for getting started, but they're going to be the first thing to go once you start pushing harder. Upgrading your wheels is hands down the most noticeable performance upgrade you can make. We're talking lighter weight, which means faster acceleration and easier tricks. We're talking stronger rims that actually can take a beating without tacoing with welded seams, and hub engineering that is strengthened in places that take the most load. Maybe some side load protection since you're going to spend all summer trying fly out whips at your local skate park. Maybe you'll get a cassette hub with better engagement, or a coaster upgrade because you're for the streets. Your new wheel set also might come with hub guards. A proper wheel set comes out of the box, perfectly balanced and true, and will stay that way while you're hucking yourself down El Toro for your Sponsor Me video.
Oh no!
Now, I'm not saying you need to drop $1,000 on a custom hand-built wheel set with titanium spokes or anything crazy. I would just bite the bullet and save up those pop cans and get a full wheel set. You could just buy a rear wheel if you really can't afford the $300 to $700 of a mid to high range wheel set. But if you spend the money, you'll be riding your bike into the sunset for the next 20 years on those wheels. So there you have it. Stems for styling and bling, bars to dial in your setup, and wheels to make your bike bomb-proof. Start with whatever fits your budget, but trust me, make these 3 upgrades and your Christmas bike is going to feel like a completely different machine. Drop a comment below and let me know what you plan on upgrading first. Some other good upgrades might be grips or pedals, or I think a couple of my friends said tires would be a big upgrade that they would do. There's all sorts of other things to upgrade. I just feel like these 3 items were like kind of make a big improvement on how your bike feels. Plus, they make your bike look different. No one really notices your grips, but someone will notice you have 4-piece bars instead of 2-piece, or a gold stem or whatever, So, I mean, maybe some of it is superficial and I'm just trying to look cool, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments what you would choose. Until next time, peace.